Welcome. It's Monday, March the 6th, 2023. Today we're doing Monday Motivation. Hope you had an amazing weekend. I know I did. Ooh. Today we got a lot to cover. Today's the sixth day of our whole March Madness campaign. Today's on Monday Motivation. We're going to be talking about how's your business doing. So before we get started, let me know where you guys are watching from. Do me a favor and share this video out with 3 to 5 people you know, like, and trust. That would be greatly appreciated for us. But we're going to be talking about how's your business doing. I'm asking you a simple question. How's your business doing so far? How are things holding up with you? What you got planned for the month? It's still early in the month. We're just 6 days into the month. What you got planned? How you going to execute? All of that great stuff. Any questions you may have, continue to drop your questions as I talk. I'm going to be on here exactly 27 minutes today. 27 minutes. You got 27 minutes of my time. Literally $250-something is what I would charge for 27 minutes of my time. $500 an hour. How much are you worth? And honestly, that's very cheap for me. It's $1,000 an hour. Some clients I charge, depending on what the work is. But how much are you worth an hour, right? And I can't really put I don't like telling people to put a time on yourself hourly. You just gotta look and see how much value you bring to people. So if you're in real estate and you're doing deals, how much does that cost you, right? Because if you do a $20,000 deal and it took you no more than 4 hours of your time, then how much is you worth an hour? So you gotta ask yourself, what are you doing in your business to be more productive? The number one thing that everybody struggles with in their business is sales and revenue. The number one thing you should be doing in your business is having conversations where you can produce more sales and revenue in your business. So in real estate, that's more acquisition costs, that's more follow-ups, that's making more offers, that's touching more people and reaching out to more people consistently. And most other businesses in sales and digital marketing or whatever the case may be, that's more advertising, that's more follow-ups, that's more reaching out to people, that's more checking back into with people. You have to stay on the phones, right? You're not going to generate much revenue if you're not putting in the work. How could you expect results if you're not actually putting in consistent, predictable work into your business? Not 1 day a week, not 2 days a week, not 3 days a week. It needs to be every single day you're working in your business, trying to push yourself to the next level. Because what's going to tell on you is the results, right? And if the results going to tell on you, then it is what it is. You know what I mean? You can't get mad at anybody because you're not where you want to be. So that's the first thing I tell people. The reason why you're not want to be is because you're not doing the revenue generating activities in your business consistent enough. So how could you start doing that? Block out your day. I don't care if you work 3 jobs. If you say you want to work for yourself, you got to get it sometime. How could you block out your days? Maybe between the hours of 4 and 7 o'clock, it's all about your business, no matter what. Maybe that's when you do your follow-ups. Maybe that's when you do your engagement with your clients. Whatever it takes, you have to do it consistently. Not just do it once or twice, but consistently all across the board. So if you want to get to 3 to 5 deals a month, then you got to say, well, how much work is it going to take for me to get to this 3 to 5 deals a month? What do I need to do to get to 3 to 5 deals a month? What do I need to do to get to $40,000, $50,000 a month? Because the results of this month, the results of March is typically the efforts from December and February, January and February. So the results of March is not typically the efforts of what you make in March. Now, the efforts that what you're making in March right now, getting deals on a contract, is probably going to be the results of April, May, and June. So you got to ask yourself, if you wasn't really pounding the pavement 2-3 months ago, you're not going to have a good month this month. So the biggest thing you guys got to start doing is staying consistent. Doing revenue generating activities, making calls, giving offers, staying consistent, focusing, building rapport, following up with people. There may be times when you follow up with prospects for months on end and nothing, and then all of a sudden one day you just do a random follow-up, which you're not even expecting much, and at the other end of the phone there's a yes. So you don't know who's going to be your next source of money. What client's going to sign the contract and what client's not going to sign the contract. So in order to combat that, treat everybody equally. Be consistent all across the board. And if you be consistent all across the board, the one thing I can promise you and guarantee you is that you're going to see results. The only way you don't see results if you don't do the work. The one thing I can guarantee you, if you don't do the work, there will be no results. But if you're doing the work and you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're staying disciplined, you will see results. Now, I'm not a person that can tell you that's going to be now, next week, next month. All I can tell you is that it will happen in due time. Hey, Antoine, I found an all-in-one law firm. They do title, open, and close escrow, include double close. Their fees is $7,600. Why are they charging $7,600? That's too much money. Don't be focusing on the title company if you don't have a deal to bring them. Get the deal first, man. Lock up some deals. Get you some deals on a contract, and then you worry about the title company. You guys are doing everything but the actual work itself, which is getting deals on the contract. Don't worry about your VAs. Don't worry about none of that. Focus on the acquisition of this business. Focus on making offers. I wouldn't even worry about a title company right now. There's an 80% chance that you're not even going to be doing business with that title company when you get the deal on the contract, because most likely your buyer is going to want to use their own title company most of the times. You can say no to that too, but I'm just saying that title company is the least of my worries. The only thing you should be focused on right now is making offers and getting deals on the contract. So how could you do that? You can do that by getting a VA to deal with the other stuff that's not important, like qualifying. You should be focusing on making offers and getting deals on the contract, because that's what's the actual money-making thing of your business. Not talking to title companies about their potential fees and this stuff where you have no business to bring them. Focus on bringing the business to them. I call that, being no disrespect, I call that being fake busy, where you're doing all this stuff that honestly don't matter. You need to be focused on one thing: getting deals on the contract. That's the biggest thing you can do for your business. The biggest thing you can do for your business is to get a prospect to say yes to your offer. When you agree, yes or no. Put yes or no in the chat. The biggest thing you can do for your business is to get a prospect to say yes on your offer. So a lot of states, you're not going to see, a lot of states do a total job with reporting mortgage information. I wouldn't worry about that. I would worry about getting a deal on the contract. That's it. All the technical stuff, that stuff is irrelevant right now. Focus on getting a contract, because no one, I'm going to give you a secret, and it may hurt some of you guys' feelings, but it's my job to be truthful. No one gives a shit about you unless you have the ability to help make them money. I'm the only one going to be nice to you guys and answer all your questions and deal with you and not call you out on your bullshit. Everybody else, once you leave out these doors, are going to treat you bad. Unless you're making money for them and you're benefiting them directly, they don't care. So I wouldn't honestly worry about any of that stuff. Get a deal on a contract. Focus on how can I help the seller, how can I solve these problems, and how can I lock up the deal. If you're struggling with that, find a way to come up with the money to get somebody to show you how to do acquisitions over the phone. Simple as that. There's no way around this stuff, guys. A lot of stuff you guys are ducking and dodging. There's no way around it. There's two ways to do this business: fail on your own, learn, and then hopefully make a profit in the process, or go find somebody know what they're doing, like, and trust, and give them some money so they can accelerate you to where you want to be. There's two ways. There's only two ways to do this. And I'm being honest, that's in life too. You can go learn basketball on your own. You can go fail. You can go play at the YMCA. You can go play pickup games, all that. Or you can go have a sports and conditioning coach that can teach you the fundamentals of high-level basketball so you can play at the highest level. Either way, you want to get to where you want to be. It's just all on how you want to get there. So ask yourself, what am I doing in my business that's going to help my business make money? And if getting deals on the contract is not the number one thing, you're in trouble. Because yeah, you can cold call people and you can talk to people and you can talk to them on the phone hours and hours. But if you're not trying to make them an offer, or you don't even know how to make them an offer, which is okay, not knowing how to make an offer and then not knowing that you should go seek advice for somebody to teach you how to make offers, is two big different things. You know what I mean? So just focus on the acquisition of your business, and I guarantee you'll make money. That being said, after you get the deal on the contract, the next biggest thing is going to be important to you, which will be dispositions. So building up your cash buyers list, building up a database of cash buyers who may be interested in doing business with you, is a big important thing, because they're the ones who will actually, pay for the deals and pay you and all of that stuff and transition. So just make sure that you're building your buyers list, you're focusing on everything you need to focus on, and you're doing what's necessary to see, your wholesale deals actually go from being wholesale deals to actually wires in your bank account. Because I see people get deals all the time, but they can't figure out a way to transform these deals into money in their pocket. Any questions? How was your weekend? What did you work on this weekend? What is your plan for today after you get off this live? If you have a team, did you meet with your team so far today? If you didn't meet with your team today, what's stopping you from meeting with your team on Mondays? If you don't have a team, it's perfectly okay. So the point I'm making to you guys is doing temp checks in your business to see where you at with things and making goals. If you're telling yourself, what's up with you, brother? What's up with you, Cappy? If you're telling yourself, I want to do 3 to 5 deals a month, but you're putting in the work and the efforts to maybe doing a half a deal a month, then you got to give yourself realistic goals. How many calls did I make today? How many follow-up calls did I make today? How many offers did I make today? What am I doing that's going to be necessary for me to get to where I want to be? So some people are going to be stuck at 0 deals a month for the next 12 months. Not because they have bad luck, it's because their work ethics is not there. It's because their principles and their discipline. We talked about discipline last week. Discipline supersedes anything. When you're disciplined and you're strict and you know what you're supposed to be doing and you stick with that discipline, you're going to see results. That's just the way it works. Any questions? Do you guys got any questions today? I want to make sure that I'm a good resource to you, that every day when I come here on YouTube, that you feel like this is of value to you in your business. So if you have any questions or if you have any little things, don't be afraid not to drop your questions in the comment section. How to find a person own a house? PropStream. The quickest way to find somebody is to look up the address via PropStream. There you go. She has 7 follow-ups. Speaking with acquisition manager about our deals that we may squeeze out the new list. Yeah, just have them keep following up, building rapport, and getting a commitment. Getting a commitment from the prospect so they can move forward with you guys in the contract signing. That's the biggest thing that your acquisition manager is going to be doing is talking to people, building rapport, getting to know people, figuring out what do they need and what do they want, and figure out how can you craft your offer around it as similar as possible. Benny asks, what type of leads should I be working on today's market? You must be new to the channel. Welcome to the channel, Benny. You should be focusing on no equity leads and pre-foreclosures. That's a very good lead source. Yes, we have trainings. I'm not really the course guy. I don't like pushing courses on people, but we do have trainers and courses. I'm trying to think. Go to CEO929.com. You should see it on there. We're actually having a promo on our virtual wholesaling A to Z course for $199. If you text 199 to 202-335-3322, I will send you the link. It's only good for today. So if you're serious about it, let us know. Also, book a call on our website so we can get on the phone with you and talk to you and see what your situation is to figure out how could we as a company best help you. 3-3. Book a call. Text 199 to 202-335-3322 if you want a copy of our virtual wholesaling A to Z course. Only for today. So we'll send you the link. Make the payment after 12 a.m. because we have the ability to create these little links and then cut them off. So after 12 a.m., it will go away. Also, going to the website, CEO929.com, and just book a call with us so we can figure out how we can best help you. That's the best thing, and that's the best advice I can give you right now until we actually talk to you, just to see what we can do to help you. Any more questions? Any more questions? It's Monday, guys. You should have plenty of questions. If not, I understand. What's up, Vicky? Hope all is well. Haven't heard from you in a while. Hope everybody's good. Hope Adrian's good. Hope everybody's on your end is good. Do I go on any podcasts? I'm on plenty of podcasts. Google Antoine Campbell. I've done about 35 podcast episodes. Most of them, not all of them, are some of the number one podcast episodes in that podcast person's history. You know, if you go look at my numbers, anytime I come on people's podcasts, their numbers spike. It's proven. But we have, I think, 4 podcasts scheduled so far for the next month and a half. I don't like to do too many of them. I don't like to water myself down, but I like to go on really impactful podcasts. So if you just Google me, there's plenty of podcasts you can check out. Last year, I did about 12 podcasts. This year, I think I did 2 or 3 so far. I don't know. I just do them as they come in. But my point is, do what's necessary to get your business together. Focus on getting deals on the contract. Focus on having quality conversations with your prospects. And I guarantee you'll see results. It's all about the follow-up. It's all about showing empathy. It's all about showing people that you're not just a robot. You're actually human. And like I said last week, as AI come on and everybody uses artificial intelligence, you can work being an actually human to your benefit because people appreciate more of a human quality conversation versus an auto prompt or a bot or anything like that. So get on the phones and talk to people. That's the biggest thing I can tell you guys. Any more questions? You know, when you wake up early, man, by the time 1 o'clock hit, it feel like the day is almost over. I'm just tired. Everybody's asking me that, Vicky. The answer to your question is yes, we will start to meet up, but it's not just going to be real estate. It's going to be for entrepreneurs in general. It's called the Extreme with an XTRM Extreme Meetup. It's going to be like a lot of mixers, and we be out at bowling alleys drinking. You know how we used to do. It's going to be really great. We have guest speakers come fly in and talk, and it's going to be a whole different vibe. I call it grown and sexy vibe. So. When the meetup come, I'm definitely going to send you a text message or have LaShawn reach out to you. So we're going to try to wait till the weather break so we can do some rooftop meetups. There's a lot of rooftop places in DC and Baltimore. So we're going to fluctuate because, I moved to Baltimore. We're going to fluctuate between DC and Baltimore to host the meetups. And then probably like 2-3 times a year, we have a destination meetup, Atlanta, Fort Lauderdale, Las Vegas, things like that. No, I'm not in Jacksonville area. I'm from DC, but I spoke in Jacksonville last year at a meetup down there, New Jack City. I don't know if the meetup's still going on, but it was pretty dope. A lot of dope people I met down there. So yeah, so I can't wait. I can't wait till the weather break. We're gonna have our annual jet ski trip in Ocean City. We're gonna have probably a 2-day getaway in Ocean City sometime in July or June. So I will let you guys know if you want to be a part of the whole Extreme brand. So we're launching a brand called Extreme. It's going to be a bunch of different sub brands under there, like Extreme, Extremepreneur, Extreme Outsourcing. I shouldn't be talking about all this stuff, but I don't care. But the point is, it's going to be a brand that all entrepreneurs can come together and mingle and work with each other. We're going to try to create chapters in each city, like North Carolina, Atlanta, Fort Lauderdale. So we're looking for people that want to join the Stream brand and really just promote a brand for entrepreneurs, teaching people how to build their credit, teaching people how to invest in different business startups, teaching people how to make a lifestyle around their business, entrepreneurship, how to create a family while you've been in entrepreneurship, how to be a better husband or a wife. So teaching people's spouse. We have relationship experts coming in. It's going to be an amazing platform when we're done with it. Like, it's not just going to be a platform just for like one person or one type of person, but it's going to be a platform for everybody that's inspiring to just be an independent person, whether you're Black, white, Chinese, Asian. It's not even a color thing. It's just going to be a movement. I can't wait. We've been working on it for 9 months, and literally it's almost finished. And when I tell you, I actually got a meeting at 9 o'clock tonight about it again. So when I tell you, once this thing get off the ground, guys, that's what I'm gonna be putting all my energy into outside of, like, if you want to hear me talk real estate, come here every day at 12. But outside of this live, it's going to be strictly talking about entrepreneurship, business consulting, coaching, helping people get their business to the next level. And yeah. Any more questions, guys, before I wrap it up? I got a 1 o'clock call today. So one of the things I'll tell you guys is the time block. Make the schedule and follow the schedule. If you follow the schedule, you'll literally get to the next level. Look, and I even have my composition book here, Extreme Brand, where I write all my stuff in. So yeah. I might do something in my Baltimore office, a little mixer. I'll probably get some drinks and we just talk entrepreneur stuff. But I haven't been there since November. I need to go check on it. I've been, my new place is so comfortable. I had no desire to leave my house. Any other questions, guys, before we wrap it up? So the point of today's live is for you guys to know that don't worry about the small shit. Worry about the important things, such as focusing on sales and marketing in your business, getting deals on the contract, talking to prospects, and getting people to say yes to your offers. If you can do that, you'll be tip-top shape. Other than that, I'm going to leave it at this. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll be back. We come here live every day, Monday through Friday. So Mondays always motivational Mondays. Tuesday lead generation. We're going to be talking about some better ways you can generate more quality leads tomorrow. Wednesday strategies. We talk about different strategies you can use in your business. And then Thursdays virtual assistants. You know VAs are my thing. And then last but not least, Fridays Q&A. So all of the stuff you went through this week, write it down and come back Friday, and I answer as many questions as possible. But other than that, I'm going to leave it here. Have a great, productive day. Go get you some contracts. See y'all tomorrow.